having a light with no plug? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source? We flare up, flare up, flare up, flare up. We flare up, flare up, flare up, flare up. We flare up, flare up, flare up, flare up. Hold up, y'all got a problem, my taste. Hold up, y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up, we mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up, mine also dangerous. Hold up, y'all talk outrageous. Hold up, don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up, got that touch my savior. Hold up, give me that touch of my haters.
Just west of the world-famous Las Vegas Strip, we're at the site of Super Bowl 58, Allegiant Stadium, here in Las Vegas. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Denver Broncos and the Las Vegas Raiders. Here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. And off we go from Allegiant Stadium. From the 6, here comes a return. Get across the 20, mark them out the 22-yard line. At their own 22-yard line. Right to the air goes Ward. Open man is Tommy Milano. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. 14 yards. Give him 14 on that play. One first down. First and 10. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10. Shotgun snap for Ward. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
To throw on second down is Ward. Going right, it's taken in. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Ward now on third down. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's in! Touchdown, Raiders. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6. Mims sent in motion here. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
This is 3rd and 6. He'll look to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. 14 yards on that pass play there. Good for a Denver 1st down.
1st down, Denver.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Back-to-back targets, back-to-back completions. That one for 16 and the 1st down. They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. That's Chase Young off the edge with tackle.
27-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now
27. Here's 2nd and 6. He'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
You know, so they don't connect here, Mike, but I kind of like the early message because now as a defense, they have to understand that even if we have this guy covered, one of the best players in the entire league, this quarterback's going to continue to give him a chance at the ball. So not only do we have to cover him, we have to contest and make a play on every throw.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
And his passing game continues to come up short these last couple of plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Now they'll set up to throw. That's incomplete. Derek Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. Now, 1st down throw for Ward. He'll let one go down the middle. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
On 2nd down, here's Ward. That one caught is Chimere Dike. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
3rd and 2. Here we go. From the gun, here's Ward. And this is caught on the sideline. Good at the 1st down. Wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be 4th down. So that challenge, a successful one. Ward to throw again. Quickly to the outside and complete.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
Brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Go get him.
Out of the gun, Ward. Quick throw, taken in. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
That's taken in, and he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Throwing is Ward. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To the air again. Ward. This one complete right side. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football as they've got it with 1st and 10. Again, it's Ward. It is brought in the end zone. Tim DK comes down Las Vegas.
So you look back a week ago, Mike, and that tough loss, and you can already see this is a much different group. There's a different focus, there's a different clarity, there's a different operation in and out of the huddle. They look sharp, motivated, and 2 drives later, they've got 2 touchdowns, and that's exactly how you draw it out.
Makes the score Raiders 14, Broncos nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. Room to run past midfield. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Kick is good. Makes the score Raiders 14, Broncos 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Panther 60. Panther 60.
On first down, it's Ward. Going for it all. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercept it. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Can't tie the game or even takes the lead.
And that's what you call an inexcusable mistake. Sometimes you just have to understand there's no play to be made, no matter how hard you try. There's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. You just can't put the ball in harm's way.
And a nice job, able to dance away and get forward for a pickup for halftime.
33-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 4. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Second and 10. Now this time they'll look to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a third down and 4.
70 Lions. Buffalo 18. 19 tight. 19 tight. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Back to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They'll look to throw.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This returnable from the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
His drive will start on the ground. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 30-yard line.
The ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 3. Shotgun snap for Wolf. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. And there is a lot of room to operate.
He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Justin Wally there to bring him down.
Brings up second and 7 at the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 7. They'll stick with him again. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Third down, they need 5.
Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. And caught, left side, it's complete. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Raider first down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
To throw on 2nd down is Ward. Moving to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Check out.
Now it's Ward. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Patterson's pick is good. And the Raiders get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
14.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going up top. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He connects with Mims. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. It's 3rd and 4. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw in the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this 2nd quarter. So the Broncos will turn things over to the field goal unit. This will be from 56 yards away. He'll bang that one through. It's good. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. 2nd half is underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The 3rd quarter begins with a run. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. And the Broncos 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
46-yard line. Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another first down.
Well, after the nice run to start the drive, why not go back to the well and try it again? And that's exactly what they do. Have to imagine at some point now, the defense tries to change their look.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Just a little too much east and west there for my liking. I understand what they're trying to do, getting the ball out on the perimeter, but on these early downs, plant your foot and get downhill. Great job by the defense stringing it out. They're able to force him down for a loss.
Now they'll set up to throw. Throwing right sideline and complete. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. They've got it at the 8. First down and goal. He'll drop to throw. He'll try to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive linemen out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
First down was not very good. Here's second and goal. The tight end going in motion to the left. Up the middle they go. And he'll be taken down right at the 15-yard line.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
They'll send their tight end left. The play clock down to 0. And this, not the best of sequences. Third and goal. Tight end motioning left. Throwing here on third and goal. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down. So the Broncos will turn things over to the field goal unit. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Broncos move out in front, 20-17.
Job number one on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Let's go now. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Out of the gun, Ward. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
At the 26-yard line.
So from the 26-yard line, here's second and 4. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Third and 2. Ward. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. So fourth down, and Ryan Wright on to punt it away. And back deep is Marvin Mims. And they'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 29-yard line.
Now a run on first down. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
It is 2nd and 9. Tight end going in motion here. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Over the middle, he's got Harris. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A 5-yard pickup.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. He'll take a shot with Mims. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, here's Matt Araiza to punt. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds.
At their own 29-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Ward. Quick throw, taken in, and he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 3. Now a give on the ground, and he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this 3rd quarter has come to an end. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. From the gun, here's Ward. Moving outside the pocket. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They snap it to Ward. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the fourth. They will turn it over on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. No easy completions. And this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. From the 31, here is 2nd and 8. This one complete right side to Harris. And he's going to be out of bounds awfully close to that first down mark, but they're going to mark him just short. So third down coming up. They send the tight end in motion. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches.
And defensively, these are the opportunities, Mike, at this stage in the game you just can't miss. It's a close game. Fourth quarter, you find yourself trailing. You've got to be able to come up in that spot and force a stop. Instead, now the offense can drain even more time off the clock with a fresh set of downs.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
8. They'll send a man in motion left. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That is caught at the 3. And the Broncos are looking at a 1st and goal. He takes it all the way down to the 2.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
Motion man is Harris. Little quick pass to the receiver heading left. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Denver. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. He knocks it through. Broncos will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Raiders 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 2. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up first down.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 3. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. The Broncos have it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of...
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one.
On the set.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
They'll run it on the inside handoff. Not much happening there. Just a short gain. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down. Shotgun snap for Ward. This one caught by the back out of the backfield, and he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's Ward. Rolling right. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Open man, right side. He's got it. He's going to have that first down. Gain of 6 as they convert on third down.
Critical third down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Again, it's Ward. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Out of bounds at the 21-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
From the 21, here's second and 2.
Ready? 60 Maverick. Hawks 70. Hawks. Trap 60. Trap 60. Buffalo 18.
Ward to throw again. A throw on the move is caught.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point. And now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
Throwing again is Ward. Flush to his right. He'll get this one to his safety valve. Complete. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he'll get nothing here.
play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Ready, ready.
So here comes 3rd and 5.
Here we go, set. Ready, ready.
They'll drop to throw. To the end zone. It's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take possession.
Intercepted by the Broncos. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
To the ground, a 1st down run. And he's going to be brought down past the 20. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
Gain of 13 yards. And the Broncos 1st down.
And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Now, he'll air one out. That is brought in. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can. And when you connect, it is a thing of beauty. And in this case, it results in a touchdown.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
0 to 100 real quick. Maybe on that rap to pay the bills. And now I'm finished, not even a little bit. Oh, Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you song?
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Throwing, Ward. On the move left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Whistles look like the right side got an early jump there. Let's check the flag.
On the set. Check smash. Check smash.
Now it's Ward. Pushed out to his left. That is caught. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. And we'll get whistles and a timeout. So they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Go! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. There we go, Shaq. Cougar 19.
Throwing is Ward. Forced out wide. He's going to try it here again. And that final throw here is intercepted. And the Broncos are going to come up with a late turnover. But it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid?